Hey boys, how's it going? I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a little short kind of video here, just showing you how I get my animations and like different effects going on through my compositor here on Linux or when I'm using OpenBSD, all that stuff. And also, I know some people have a little bit of an issue with finding out like how to get my stuff from GitLab because you're more used to GitHub or something. So kind of just want to do a quick demonstration and show off getting my stuff and everything from GitLab. So in the description, there's a link for my GitLab, and you can come over here, and most likely it's going to take you to like this page. You probably won't see my personal projects here. Maybe you will. I don't know. But on GitHub, you have like repositories for GitLab that's personal projects. And when you go here, you'll see I've got my dot files, Picom, OpenBSD guides, etc. If you click on Picom and go in here, you'll see it's a nice little repo with Picom, but this is a fork of PyJulius's Picom fork, whatever. He's got fantastic animation code in it. That's why I choose PyJulius's Picom. There's just absolutely superb animation code. It's fantastic. I love it. So if you're using OpenBSD, this repo here is specifically for you. It's got a reduced list of dependencies that you need to get it built on OpenBSD. It's got the proper build flags. Just copy these and then replace the shebang or the $ there with do as or sudo. But if it's OpenBSD, you're going to be using do as. But anyway, when it comes to Picom here, if you want to get it on Linux, just go and get PyJulius's, which I do link to right here. So go over here and you could just go to his Picom repository and bada bing, bada boom. You've got build instructions down here if you need them. It's really, really, well, I mean, you're probably going to need them, but on Debian and Fedora, you just copy the list of dependencies here. If you're using something else, just make sure you get all of these dependencies checked off and installed. Then just the same way you would for mine, copy the build instructions, skip this. This is for like FreeBSD and shit. And then run that. Like, yeah, 4 little commands here. Nothing too crazy. I think you guys get it. Just get the dependencies. So like for me on Debian, I just copy all of these and then just sudo apt install and install all of these applications. And then I'd copy from here over because, don't really need a $ there. So just copy these and then, as soon as I ran all those, I'd have to do a do as and then run that to install it. You will need to add sudo or do as there. So you can install, it to your proper full system. But yeah, as soon as you get it installed, all you need to do is you can read the man page to get the different flags. But for me in my Xnet RC here, which again, all this is in my dot files. So you could just go into my dot files and copy my exact command right here. But Picom-B, and then I give it the animations flag, then specific animation settings for some things. Just that's how I like it. It looks real nice. Everything goes in like it's just, I really like the animation settings that I have, and the animation code here in PyJulius's build of Picom is really fantastic. I really like it. So this is how I do it with Picom. If you want to get my config for Picom or anything like that, if we just go back here to my repos and go to my dot files, my Xnet RC is right here, just in the main thing. You can copy this. It's not, I haven't submitted an update very recently, so the extra command that's down in there for xrandr is not in here, but don't worry, it's still the same command here, Picom. I've been using the same command for forever. So, or since I've started using PyJulius, to be honest. So my Picom config is also right down in here in the .config folder. So You can get that if you want. Change up anything. Everybody always asks me about this shit right here. This is just something I've gotten. So like when stuff goes full screen, it's supposed to go full, full 100% opacity. So like there shouldn't be any transparency there at all. So yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much everything with my Picom. Hopefully you found this educational or like learned something. It's probably for most people, you already know how to install Picom and you probably already have a Picom of your choice that you use, or you use an entirely different compositor. I mean, especially like, let's say you're an XFCE fan, well, then you're using the compositor for XFCE. If you've gone through this entire video and you don't even know what a compositor is, and you've been hoping that I'll explain it, here's a piss poor explanation of a compositor. It's the stuff that allows for transparency, typically removes screen tearing, and allows you to do some other effects. There you go. That's about it. Hopefully, you guys were interested in what Picom I use, because I've had a few people ask. So here you go. Up on the screen, you'll see the fantastic people who support me over on Patreon. It means a lot. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your support. It really does. Like financially, it means a shitload. So thank you guys. And yeah, it means that I have a lot more time to spend on the channel and can justify spending a lot more time on the channel. Thank you guys. And everyone here on YouTube, thank you for liking, subscribing, doing all the, YouTube-y things. If you've got any recommendations or anything that you'd like to see on the channel, please drop a comment below. Or if you just got feedback on how terrible of a video this was, can't believe I posted to the platform, go ahead and leave that down there, because if you got a problem with me, don't hit the dislike button, because YouTube doesn't fucking care and it means nothing nowadays. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Enjoy it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.